center.
Okay.
Let me see here. Okay, I think it's on. Let's see. Instagram always delayed. Instagram is rolling. Here we go. Here we go. Sweet. Okay, I think everything is on. Let me just check the sound real quick. Just say something. 1, 2, whatever you want.
Okay. Hi, Maaxx.
Wait, let me just see so it sounds okay. Oh, come on. Phone. There we go. Okay, listen. Boop. Okay, I think everything's on.
Hi, Maaxx.
Okay, that sounds good. Sweet. Okay,
Okay.
everybody, hello. We're doing a very quick episode today, and I apparently I deleted my little thing where it says go to Rumble for full screen. Let me see, full screen. I'm gonna put that back. Something a little screen view on Rumble. Here we go. That's supposed to be there. Here we go. Okay, because everybody knows if you're on Instagram, you're not gonna see us when I have a guest. Then you basically just see the middle line. But I have Mindy back again. Last time we went through some brain scans she had done on clients of hers, but now we've done my brain scan because I asked you on the
Right.
live if we could do that. So now we have. So I want to go through that one instead, and I'm
Okay.
gonna pull it in here while we talk. So no, come on now. Oh, come on. So we hung out in Berlik a little bit ago, and then she brought all of her stuff with her so we could look at my crazy brain. So yeah, I just want you to kind of say what you saw and what we did
Yeah.
and what happened then.
Yeah. Okay. So we actually did 3 brain maps on you.
Mhm.
Um, and on the first one, so if you look on the left, you'll see 2 images of brains on both rows. What we did was I took a baseline to see what was going on in your brain
Mhm.
without having any caffeine. You had nothing that morning.
Mhm.
And we scanned your brain.
I did
And what was
my
interesting.
in like 2.5.
Yeah, you hadn't slept, you were exhausted. But what's interesting is that when you look at the images on the left, that first brain wave, it says before and after, and it says fix. So with that, what we notice is when we have red on a brain map, we don't want that. We don't want red and we don't want blue. Red means excess. It means too much of a certain frequency or a certain speed.
Mhm.
And with that first speed, you see it says high beta brain waves. That is the fast brainwave that's associated with ruminating thoughts, anxiety, go, 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 too fast. And
Mhm.
you can see that it was all in your prefrontal cortex, which is
Mhm.
where you make your decisions, where you might be impulsive. You could be a little bit scattered and distracted. You could go from one task to another and another and another and another and another and just go
Not
really,
like
really
me.
fast. Right. So with this, it's interesting. So when we look at your baseline, we saw all that red. So then you drank a fix and we rescanned you to
Mhm.
see what would happen because fix has ashwagandha, which calms down the nervous system.
Mhm.
And you can see right there in that third image from the left, it's more green and orange. That's what we want. So that's showing with your eyes open that you were able to calm down that rumination, those racing thoughts, that hyperactivity, any of the go, 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 go. You were able
Mhm.
to slow it down with that product.
Mhm.
So that was fascinating.
And I have, ever since we did this, I have now changed my routine because I used to drink it at night. And now I actually drink it in the morning before I train. So because my coach in the MMA, he's always told me, and he has ADHD and everything him too. So I actually gave him some fix now. But he told me that I'm doing so well, but as soon as I get a little bit too excited, I start getting sloppy because it's like my brain is all over the place. So I started drinking the fix before I train, which might seem weird. I didn't even think of that being beneficial, but yep, absolutely, I love it.
Right, but if it removes that distractibility and that like hyper awareness, and you can actually zone in and be more calm. That's
Hmm.
exactly what you want when you're working out. And
Yes.
so then in the second image, so we did that. And then I said, I want to know what happens to your ability to focus after you drink a focus drink. Now, remember, focus has the essential amino acids, so it gets your neurotransmitters firing in your brain.
Hmm.
And it also helps to release dopamine. So you get like a happy, feel good, focused energy.
Hmm.
So again, if you look at the two images on the bottom left, you see that with low beta, we want low beta. That's the perfect processing speed. So with your eyes open on the very left, look what happened when you closed your eyes. This is
Hmm.
before focus. So it showed that you were actually thinking a lot when your eyes were closed. Like when you closed your eyes, instead of your brain's ability to relax, it started thinking and thinking and thinking. So then now look what happens in the next image. That's exactly what we want. All green. So that shows that about a half hour after you drink focus, when your eyes were open, again, you were zoned in and you were able to think and process and
Hmm.
just be focused. It does show when you closed your eyes, you started getting a little excess, so you started
Yeah.
thinking more again when your eyes were closed, but I would
Hmm.
guess it's because you were also trying to analyze what exactly we were doing and what we were gonna see, but I love all of that green, that's exactly what we want.
Hmm. It was very interesting. So I've even started not every day, but some days I mix the fix and the focus, like you said. I didn't
Mhm,
even think about that being a thing either. So now I do like my little concoction with fix, focus, and core. So I get the
yep,
detox and the focus and the calmness all at once. So I am super happy
right,
with it
right,
because I would have never in a million years thought to drink a fix in the morning. Actually, it to me it was just, oh, I'll do
mhm,
it at night, obviously. So I'm super.
mhm.
I'm also curious to, well, I don't. We need to talk about, because I think you did one on Joel as well. Didn't he drink a fuel?
He did. I don't remember, I don't have his data pulled up right in front of me. Um, but yeah, it's interesting to see what happened with him, but
Mm-hmm.
his I wouldn't clarify as very reliable because he was so exhausted
Yeah, we had.
that because of not sleeping, it probably threw some of his data off.
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious. Maybe mine did too, because we had actually been up for 2.5 days. We drove
Right.
27 hours, and I don't sleep in the car. I just can't. But oh, one funny thing I want to point out actually. So when we drove there, driving 27 hours during the night and everything, I I I was thinking about a funny promotion idea where I was maybe taking a pack of fuel and focus and put some arms on them so they drive the car, because that's what I felt like it was doing. I was sitting there,
Yeah.
I had some total during the whole trip, I had 3 focus and 1 fuel. And it was no, that was on the way home. Sorry, that was on the way home, because all I could think about while I'm driving is like, Max, don't close your eyes, because this whole thing stops to work when I close my eyes, right? I'm like, I swear that the fuel and focus is driving the car right now. It's crazy because
Yeah.
I'm tired, but I can't feel it. And I'm sitting there, and Joel was taking
Mhm.
a nap, and he's looking at me, he's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, like I'm not even a little bit, distracted or tired. I'm just sitting like this and driving.
Right.
I don't suggest,
Right, and like you said, your baseline might be different,
Mhm.
but what we were testing was the product,
Yeah.
and so whatever your baseline would have been if you were tired or not, it shows that these 2 products did exactly to the brain what we were hoping it would do and what we've
Mhm.
been telling people the research shows that it can do.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Mhm.
thank you for that. I know that you're busy, so if you want to jump off, you can, and I will just talk a little
Okay.
bit about the products. But we should definitely do more tests.
Yeah.
I said I'm curious to even not to say that the other products are specifically for the brain, but I'm still curious, what
Mhm.
it does.
Right. Well, and maybe the next time I see you, you could actually do the TOVA test, which is
Mm.
a 22-minute continuous performance task for ADHD. but what it
Yeah.
shows is your
Mhm.
processing speed, consistency, hyperactivity, and impulse. So that would just be another good baseline to test before and after a focus for sure.
Yeah. I recently got connected with a man who works with fighters here. So what they do is they do neurological MMA drills basically. So we're on the phone the other day and I said this is so interesting to me because they're already doing some sort of drills for it and I told him about the product and he said, "Oh wow, this is super interesting." I said, "Could we do the
Mhm.
drills, before and after product to see how am I actually performing when I train?"
Right, right.
That would be very
Yeah,
interesting.
it's crazy. Or even to do a fuel and see what happens with your muscle recovery, your
Mhm.
energy levels. When I drink a focus and a fuel mixed together, like I did earlier today,
Mhm.
I have the best workout. I don't get tired. I don't have an increased heart rate to where I'm like exhausted. I feel like I could do cardio for hours when I have those two together.
That's why Joel always says when he trains MMA, most of the time he doesn't drink it because he feels like it's cheating. It's a little
Right.
bit, and the funny thing is too because a lot of people are used to pre-workout. You drink it, you start feeling jitters or something, and with this you don't feel anything. You just drink it,
Mm-mm.
and then you kind of okay, here let's work out, and then you're just going, and you can just keep going, and you don't really get tired or very heavy breathing or yeah. I love it.
Mhm.
I do notice I can train without it. I definitely can, but I do feel the difference.
Right, for sure. Okay, well, you just let me know when you wanna do some more scans and more
And
tests, and let's look at the data and just keep proving it.
maybe in Dallas we can do it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I am able to go, but
Well,
I'm hoping.
I hope you will.
I know, I hope so.
I just get over 100,000 servings today.
Hey, that's awesome.
So 100,000 servings to children. Mindy had over 100,000 a little while ago, I think.
Yep,
Oh,
yep,
anyone out there, if you're curious to try these products, when you buy a product, we're donating the same amount of our Acemannan technology to malnourished children around the world. So I actually texted a friend today. I said, I know that you don't really know this, but thank you so much. Do you know how many kids you just saved? She's like, what? Well, I don't even know what you're talking about. She said she placed a really big order this morning. And I said, well, you actually saved a lot of lives.
right, right. That's why we do what we do.
Yes, it's beautiful. Thank you so much.
Yes.
And have
You're
a
so welcome. You're so welcome. Have a good night.
you too.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Let's see. Oh, okay. That was my brain scan. I thought it was super cool to do this actually. If somebody's on product and you know that there are a couple of tests that I have been doing. Oh, now I'm seeing comments here. Jailbird, what's up, Max? What is up with you? I've been doing a bunch of tests. Not to say that you guys have to do that, but I want to know exactly what's going on. So at this point, I did blood work, like full panel. I have a friend who, if somebody's interested in doing blood work and you actually want to get a legit panel with things that make sense and not on some dumb shit that the doctors are doing. I can't even with that shit. You can hit me up. I can refer you over. So I did a very extensive blood panel with inflammatory marker because I wanted to know. Typically, I'm this kind of person, if you don't feel bad, who cares? Why would you test? But I do it now to prove what the products have done. So I did my inflammatory marker after about 15 years of a lot of joint inflammation, itis bullshit. I now have close to zero on my inflammatory marker, which is absolutely no itis. And then I did, yeah, the whole blood panel. So we're going to redo another panel in about 2 months because I changed a little bit of regimen. So on my panel, I'm like probably 95% perfect. And then there are a few things we would like to be, they're not bad at all, but we would like them to be even better because I'm an athlete. So for 2 months now, I'm changing a couple of things. I'm gonna redo it in 2 months, and I'm gonna have my holistic doctor come on and go through the entire blood work with you guys because I can't fully understand what everything means. So he can come on and actually explain it, which is great. So I did that. I also did tests for like parasites and chemicals and heavy metals and everything. I had no traces whatsoever. I did have a little bit of mold, which I know why. I think I've told you guys before. I think it's gone because I know the sign of it, and now I've been detoxing. So we're going to see if it's completely gone now. So I'm going to redo that test. Then we did the brain scan, obviously, here. And then I want to do this neurological MMA drill, which sounds freaking fire. Not really sure even. I don't even know what that entails, but we'll see. So I'm actually gonna jump off because I am deep into the debt discharge ocean right now. Coming more soon. If you guys saw the episode the other day about credit repair with Cedric, it's on my Rumble, and we will be covering debt discharge very, very soon. Um, and a lot of other good shit. So, how to leave the matrix, that's my theme of everything. How to be healthy, how to get out of the medical system, how to get out of the tax system and the money system and all the good stuff. How can we just live a wonderful life without stress of money and sickness and bullshit? So, and save the world and save all the kids. So if you want to try some Acemannan food technology, you can go to nobloatclub.com. At the top of my website, it says Acemannan. Start now or shop now or something it says. Let me see what it says. I was just trying to make a simple link for it. Here it is. nobloatclub.com. The power of Acemannan. Order now. If you click here, you will get to a website with all the products. So what we were talking about today is the first scan. Let me show you. Oh, did I delete it? Oh my god. Okay. The first scan we did was for Fix, which calms a hyperactive mind. It has Acemannan and ashwagandha. We put Acemannan in all the products because it's shown to increase the power of the other molecules as well. So Fix here, it's one of them. That's the first one. Calm my mind. And the other one was Focus. Focus come in different flavors. You get Focus fruit punch, orange, and I thought there was a citrus. So maybe not. Okay, whatever. And Fuel we mentioned a little bit, but that was not on my brain scan. This one is great for workout, for example. It increases ATP without releasing lactic acid. You do not want that. Pre-workouts, energy drinks, and all that crap will do that to you. It will make you crash and feel bad later. Focus is the one we did the scan on. Activates the brain and helps you be able to focus on what you're supposed to focus on and not all the other 17 things. So these are good stuff. In my cup right now, I actually have Focus. In the morning before I train, I now drink. I either mix the Fix with Focus or with Fuel. And a Core. So Core is the one I use to detox heavy metals and parasites, which obviously worked out very well. But I'm gonna tap out and keep doing my my stuff because we want to truly leave the matrix for real. So debt discharge. Stay tuned. I don't have a date for that live stream, but I am going to have a very special guest who has achieved some pretty crazy things. So that will come very soon. Health, spirituality, and leaving the matrix and the money system. Because wouldn't it be freaking nice if you just didn't have to pay taxes and all the bullshit? Wouldn't it be nice if you didn't even have to pay your bills? That's what debt discharges. So you might want to stick around for that one. Okay, guys, I'm gonna tap out and do some stuff, and also probably I'm still looking crazy. Fauci, ouchie, Acemannan, boost stem cells and immune system and all the good stuff and help your body heal itself from pretty much anything. Much better than Fauci stuff. Adios.